We can complain that rose bushes have thorns, or we can rejoice that thorn bushes have roses. This sweet quote by Alphonse Carr, it always makes me smile, and it helps me to remember that so much of our happiness is about attitude and perspective. And an attitude of gratitude is one of the sweetest and most powerful ways that we can shift our perspective and our emotional state into a place that feels more spacious and welcoming. And I'm not talking about forced happiness here at all. I'm talking about really taking a moment to look at what are you grateful for in your life. And if we're honest, even in the darkest of times, we'll find that there are many things to be grateful for and to be fascinated by and to be inspired by. So today's practice will help open your awareness to more of those things. A big thank you to all my sweet supporters on Patreon. Your contribution supports me, and it allows everyone else who can't give to enjoy this channel, because I wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. So if you're a patron already, thank you. And if not, I invite you to check it out. For class today, be ready for a little journaling after, so have your journal handy. No special props today, but as always, if there's anything that helps assist you or makes your practice more comfortable, blocks, blankets, cushions, pillows, you name it, bring it and use it. All right, let's find a comfy seat on the mat. You can sit on your butt. You can sit up on your heels. You can even sit in a chair if that helps to ground you and help you feel relaxed, okay? Sit up nice and tall. Lift the crown of your head. Let the shoulders melt away from your ears and close your eyes. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Another big breath in. Shoulders lift to the ears. Open the mouth. Let the breath go and the shoulders melt. Come back to an easy, gentle breath in and out through the nose. Begin to relax. Welcome a sense of ease and space. Bring a gentle awareness to your breath. And feel each inhale bringing your awareness and your attention more to this moment. And each exhale, a letting go of tension and stress. Bring a soft awareness to the crown of your head. And feel a melting sensation, a release of tension in the scalp. Moving across the scalp to the brow and the forehead, soften and relax. Relax into your eyes and your cheeks. Relax from the ears to the jaw, down to the chin. Let's welcome even more space and openness and healing energy into our practice with a 4-part breath. We'll inhale for 4 through the nose. We'll hold at the top for 2. Exhale for 4 through the nose and hold at the bottom for 2. To begin, big breath in through the nose. open mouth exhale to clear. And inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 1. Inhale through your nose and continue like this with your own pace at your own count. Relax and soften. Continue like this, couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale for 4, holding at the top and bottom for 2. On your next inhale, hold at the top for 4. And a big open mouth exhale. Let's come back to a normal breath in and out through your nose. We'll sit for a few more moments, welcoming a sense of space, peace. Well, let's begin class with an affirmation to set the intention for our practice. I'll say these words out loud, and then you repeat them silently to yourself. Here we go. I am willing to let go of old stories and beliefs that limit me. I am grateful for this body that can experience and explore. I am grateful for this mind that can imagine and create. And I am grateful for this heart that can love and be loved. Let's sit for a few more moments, welcoming the energy of these intentions to sink deep into our bones. Slowly blink your eyes open. Sweep your legs around in front. And extend the right leg long. Bring the sole of the left foot inside that right thigh for Janu Shirshasana. Root the sit bones, reach up tall, great big breath. And as you exhale, gentle fold over the right leg. Square the chest over the leg and extend the heart and the crown of your head forward as you melt the upper body. Ease into it. As you fold, gently turn the right toes and the right knee inward slightly, so it's an internal rotation of that extended leg. Feel your right sit bone spread open on the mat. And also press the outside of the left thigh down to open up that left hip. Inhale, slowly rise. Bring the left hand to the mat behind you. Press into the earth. Lift the hips and right hand up and over, stargazer pose. From the left or the right toes to the right fingertips, reach and breathe. Exhale, lower it down. Let's switch it up. Left leg grows long and the right foot comes in to the left thigh. Big breath, reach up. Exhale, fold. Again, long spine here. Relax into the shape with your breath. And then a gentle internal rotation of that left leg and push the right thigh down as you continue to fold. Inhale, slowly rise. Right hand to the mat behind you. Lift your hips. Left hand up and over. Great big stretch from the left toes to the left fingertips. Breathe. Exhale, lower it down. Sweep your legs around behind you. Tabletop. And from there, curl the toes under, lift your hips, and push back downward dog. We'll take a few moments here. Pedal your feet. Bend one knee. And draw opposite heel down to the earth. This is such a great stretch for the back body. You feel it in the calves and the hamstrings, even up into the glutes. And slowly come to stillness. Wrap the elbows in gently. Push more weight into the index finger and thumb. Feel the upper back broaden as the armpits hollow. Lift the tailbone, drawing your navel in toward the spine. And then feel your heels draw down to the mat. And again, a slight internal rotation of the legs. So the toes turn in, the heels turn out slightly, just enough so the heels are hidden behind the toes. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bring your feet together and take your left foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. Push through the left heel, extend through the back line of that leg. Exhale and step your left foot about halfway to the left hand. Dip your hips to the right and spin both heels to the right until both your feet are facing off the left side of the mat. You're flat on the left foot and you're on the outside edge of the right foot. Reposition this left foot so the knee is in line with the hips. And as you inhale, lift through the bottom hip and take your left hand up and over. Exhale, dip the bottom hip and reach back behind you. Let's move like this with the breath. Inhale, reach up and over, really lifting through the bottom hip. And exhale, dip and reach back. Inhale, lift up and over. Exhale, dip and reach back. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, reach back. And one more time as we inhale, reach all the way up and over and bring that left hand back down to the mat. Turn both sets of toes to face forward. And step your left foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee and stack your hips wide open. And as you exhale, slowly step that left foot all the way to the outside of the left hand for lizard pose. Bring the back knee down. Untuck the left or the right toes. And then find your happy place in lizard here. So you can stay up on the hands, you can use blocks and come down to the elbows, or you can come all the way down to the mat on your elbows if it's accessible. And breathe, relax into it. If it feels good, you can turn the left toes out a little bit. You can let that left knee splay open. Again, really listen to your body and make these little adjustments to make the pose more suited to you. Breathe into it. This is a great stretch in the left hamstring, in the front of the right hip. So many good things happening here. As you inhale, press back up to your hands, curl the right toes under, lift the right knee, and then step that right foot to the outside of the right hand, and let's take a seat in Malasana squat, palms to the heart. Now, if it's a challenge to get the heels down here, you can use a folded blanket or cushions under the heels, or you can just leave your hands on the floor and just let the weight of your butt kind of sink back and push the heels toward the floor here. Close your eyes, take a few breaths, hug the knees into the elbows, and push the elbows out toward the knees. Lift up tall through the spine. Heart and the crown of your head lifting tall. And slowly blink your eyes open. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Keep your feet wide and lift your hips. And let's take a fold here with the feet wide on the mat. You can keep the bend in the knees, a little bend in the knees if that helps you. Or you can deepen by grabbing the ankles and pulling the heart back toward the thighs here. And breathe. As you inhale, hands come back down to the mat. Bend deeply into the knees so that the thighs come parallel to the mat. And bring the palms in front of you. Spread your fingers for bear pose. Now, bear pose, the thighs are parallel to the mat, and the butt is sticking out here. And notice my spine is almost parallel to the mat as well. We're going to take a little bear walk, a lumbering bear walk to the back of the mat. So stay deep in this squat. And let's just waddle our way back slowly to the back of the mat. Welcome that warmth in the thighs, in the glutes. And once you find your way to the back of the mat, stay deep in the squat. Little bounce, little bounce. And then we come forward again. Slowly, staying deep in the squat. Once we make it to the front of the mat, stay deep, little bounce. And then we rise up, hands to the hips. Step to the center of the mat for tree pose. Sole of the left foot inside that right thigh. Palms come to the heart. Root down through four corners of the standing foot. Now, if it's a challenge to get this foot into the thigh here, you can press to the calf, or you can even do a little kickstand on the ground. Anywhere but the knee. Don't press on your knee. Breathe. Allow yourself to be, if you're standing tall, if you're falling over, just be kind and welcome your experience. From here, we work right into dancer pose. So the left hand grabs the outside of the left ankle. Kick the left foot back. Reach the right hand forward. And keep pressing the left foot into the hand, reaching your heart and the right hand forward. Couple breaths. Find your playful edge here. And as you exhale, release the left foot and we float back to crescent lunge. Big breath, reach up tall. Exhale, twist open to the right. Reach the right hand back. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Frame the front foot. Step back, plank pose. Hold plank for a moment, wrap the elbows in, and as slow as you can, lower all the way to your belly. And you can come to the knees, again, at any point on the descent. Untuck the toes, slide the hands back, cobra pose. Push your heart forward, draw the shoulders back, big breath. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. Nice work. Inhale, come forward, tabletop, curl your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Beautiful job. Feet together, inhale, take that right heel up to the sky, push through the heel, big breath. And as you exhale, step the right foot halfway to the right hand. Dip your hips to the left. Spin both heels to the left, so now your toes are facing off the right side of the mat. Reposition that left foot so the left knee is in line with the hips. And as you inhale, lift the bottom hip, reach up and over. Exhale, dip the bottom hip and reach back. Inhale, lift from the bottom hip, up and over. And exhale, reach back. Really feel your breath here. Up and over. Back. Up and over. Exhale, back. One more time, we reach up and over, and this time that right hand comes all the way down. Turn both sets of toes to face forward, and step your right foot back up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and stack your hips open. And slowly step that right foot all the way to the outside of the right hand for another lizard. Untuck the left toes, come down to the left knee. And again, find your sweet spot. For lizard, the position of your hands or your elbows. Make those little micro adjustments. Let yourself move a little bit to find the sweet spot in the poses. These poses are dynamic. They're meant to wiggle around a little bit and find your happy place. And then once you do find that place, close your eyes and welcome a little bit of stillness and breath. Inhale, press back up to your hands. Curl the left toes under, lift the left knee, and step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. And we'll sit back down, Malasana squat. Again, either palms to the heart, or you can stay rocking forward. Close your eyes and breathe. This is a lovely decompression of the spine, lengthening of the low back. Really therapeutic for the lumbar spine. And bring the hands down to the mat. Keep your feet wide on the mat and straighten your legs. Let's take a wide stance fold here. Again, you can stay with the hands on the ground. You can bring your hands to the shin, or grab the ankles and pull the heart back toward the thighs. Breathe. As you inhale, hands come back to the mat. Bend deeply into the knees so the thighs come parallel to the mat. Open up your hands for another round of bear pose, bear squats, bear walks. I love these. They're silly and they're fun, right? So imagine a big bear just waddling back, or a duck, I don't know, whatever animal waddles, imagine that, and you're taking it back slowly to the back of the mat. And once you arrive, take a little bounce, feel it in the thighs, oh yeah, and then we walk forward. Slowly welcoming the sensation, breathing. All right, we're at the front. Bounce, bounce. And now we rise. Some sweet relief. Hands to the hips, and we take a tree pose, standing on the left foot with the right foot inside the thigh, or to the calf, or to the left ankle. Anything that works for you. Breathe. Palms to the heart. Focus your gaze on something that's fixed, and bring a gentle awareness to your breath. See if you can find some ease and space here. Now, moving right into dancer pose. Grab the outside of the right ankle. Reach the left hand forward. Kick the right foot back. Extending into your fullest expression here. Play, joy, grace. Step slowly back into crescent lunge. Nice work. As you exhale, spin open to revolved lunge. And windmill your hands down. Step back to plank pose. Hold plank, draw the navel in, firm up the belly, and as slow as you can, lower all the way down and let out a little ha. Untuck the toes, slide the hands back, lift your heart. Push your heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Lower it down and sink your hips to your heels for child's pose. Big breath, exhale, melt into the earth. Let's marinate here, child's pose. Appreciate this moment. Sit back to your heels and sweep your legs around in front. Let's take a big wide leg seat. Root down through the sit bones, and as you inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. Big breath. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly, gently. I like to rock back and forth as I come down. And again, this little dynamic movement as you ease into the pose, it helps to just welcome the body into the pose. Come down to your place of sensation, wherever that is. Just a little bit is enough. Close your eyes and breathe. Inhale, slowly rise. Bring your feet together. And come all the way to your back. Draw knees into your chest. Give yourself a sweet little hug. Rock side to side. Fully allow yourself to be here now. With your breath, the earth beneath you, the sky above you. Just feel a part of the bigger picture here. Take your feet up in the air. Happy baby, grab the outside edges of the feet and let your feet come apart a little bit. As you exhale, feel the low back and the sacrum push down toward the earth. You can be still here. You can continue to rock side to side, whatever makes you happy. Let's all take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release into Shavasana. Begin to bring some movement to your fingers and your toes, your wrists and ankles. As you inhale, take your hands overhead. Big breath, a big stretch. Feel every cell in your body waking up to something new, something more curious and inspiring. Exhale, draw knees into your chest. Then roll to your right side. Gently push yourself up to a seat at the top of your mat. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let's raise our thumb knuckles to the point between our brow. We'll take a moment to send love and appreciation to everyone on this journey right now. We're in this together, supporting each other, lifting each other up, appreciating this experience and this community. We bow to one another in light and love. Namaste. Grab your journal And it doesn't have to look pretty. Your mind wants it to come out all eloquent and perfect. And no, it's just blah. But that process of letting it come out in any way that it wants to come out, that's where the power is in journaling. And if nothing comes, that's okay too, right? Be kind to yourself and allow the experience to be what it is. Don't force it. I also want you to spend a few moments making a list of what are you grateful for in your life. And of course, there's going to be big things there, friends and family and children and pets. Yes, put those down. But spend a little extra time digging deeper and getting to the sweet, simple things. A walk in the morning, a cup of tea, reading a book, all these little sweet things, and see how many that you can compile on your list. And then this list is something good to come back to add things when you have new awarenesses, but also just to come back and celebrate. Look at all these things that are available to us, that are a part of our life right now, that we can be grateful for even when things feel heavy and dark. I'm grateful for you, sending you all lots and lots of love, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 14.